So let's start. I did recently get the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. Forgot to mention it in my recent haul video. I'm going to apply it half on the face, and the other half I won't apply anything. Like, I'm going to apply the cream on this side. It does feel really nice, very fresh and hydrating. So okay, so I have it on this side. I have nothing on this side. The only thing that I applied earlier was some of that rose oil that I just wanted to try it out from BIOSSANCE, the Squalane and Vitamin C Rose Oil. I do have that in all around my face, but nothing else. And I applied it like 15 minutes, half an hour ago. So let's get right to it. I want to try out, it's the first time I use this. This is the Chanel Le Beige Water Fresh Tint. You're supposed to shake it. I don't know you're supposed to shake it, but I'm going to shake it. And it did come with an applicator, a little brush, so I'm going to use that. I got it in the shade Light, and hopefully it'll be good. This is what, if you haven't seen it, I'm sorry, this is what it looks like. It is like a plastic frosted plastic, and it does come with a pump. So I'm going to put it on my hand. Ooh, it is very like watery. Well, it's a water tint, but it's very watery. Very. So let me see how I'm going to do this. Ooh, so then the little droplets, they pop and then they create the color. I'm trying the applicator because it came with the product, but I'm actually gonna switch and I'm gonna use a sponge, my e.l.f. sponge. I think it's gonna be easier. So let me pump out more because I'm gonna need more. So these are my thoughts for now on the water tint. It does have a medium coverage. I thought it was gonna be like really light, but actually no, I think it has a light to medium coverage. The side that has the cream, I see a slight more glow, but not very significant. I don't know, can you guys tell a difference? But yeah, so far so good. I also got recently the Allure Mercier translucent powder in new packaging. I've never had this powder, at least I don't think I have, and it comes now, and they repackaged it for the Lunar Year, and it's very pretty, very nice. I love it. So I'm going to just set a little bit under my eyes. Actually no, I should do the concealer first. I don't have a new concealer yet. Well, I did get a new concealer from another brand, so I was gonna leave it for a dedicated video, but I could do it now. This is the Emotionproof concealer, the Tom Ford one. So I'm gonna apply this now with my finger. It doesn't dry fast, so I could take my time in applying it. I got mine in the shade 10 Alabaster. So yeah, it does a nice job. It's not caking up. It does do a nice job of covering my dark circles and some little red dots I had here, red spots. I think it looks fine, right? Gotta be careful because now I noticed that the water tint is being lifted from my nose once I put the little puff on it. Let me see if I could save it. So yeah, I think the powder was not a good idea for this water tint because I do see like it's separating a little bit on my nose area and right here under my nose. It was fine before the powder, and now I see some lifting here. See the powder or the concealer that is lifting the product. My nose is always the one that gives me problems. So for me to test if a product is good or not, I had to try it on my nose. Okay, so I think I was able to save it, make it a little bit better, hopefully. I also want to try, I got a lot of new things, but what I want to try for this video, it is the Chanel Quad in the shade Blurry Green. Applicator is always falling. I'm not going to use it anyways, but here is the Quad. I did swatch it on the previous video, and I'm not going to swatch it now because it wasn't very good swatching. it wasn't very good. So I'm just gonna go straight to the application. I'm gonna get my CHANTECAILLE just eyeshadow brush. It's called the Shade and Sweep. And what I'm gonna do is I want to use all 4 shades. So I'm gonna use these 2 colors like for the transition, and then I'll use these 2 for like the outer corner and my under eye. So let's see how that comes out. I'm gonna do one eye with you guys, and then I'll do the other eye off camera. So I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit. I'm gonna grab now my SONIA G, the little small one, and I'm gonna start applying already on the under eye. I remembered I was cleaning up the other day, and I remembered that I had this shade. It's not new, it's from Chanel as well. This is the 905 Electrum Lame. I don't know if they still have this, but I thought it was really pretty, and I haven't even used it. I barely used it, and it has the lion encrusted in the shade, in the shadow. So I'm going to use that for the inner corner and to give it a pop of color right in the middle. Give it an extra pop, and then I'm gonna grab this one will work. This from Sigma Precision Firm Blender, and I'm gonna apply some in the middle of the eyelid to give it an extra pop. And just buff it out a little bit on the outer area. And bring it just a little bit, slightly, to the brow area. Now with that same finger, with that line shade I showed you, just here on the brow bone. What do you guys think? I still have to apply the mascara, but I think it's beautiful. And just on the swatching, it wasn't really nice. It was really soft, like almost barely there. But on the eyelids, there's just beautiful, perfect, and it pops out the eyes, the green of my eyes. So I love that. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, and I'll be right back. So here I am. I've noticed that there's that other green shade. I haven't really used them much. So let me see if this works. I'm gonna get some of it and apply it on the outer corner. When you have hooded eyes, it's so hard sometimes because you want to go high enough so you could see it, but not too high. So I'm gonna grab again that lion and just pop more here in the inner corner and in the middle. And I think we're pretty set. Some of that lion with my ring finger, I'm just gonna pop here. What do you guys think? It's pretty. It's a pretty quad. It's a little bit dramatic for me, but I think it's just beautiful. So sticking with Chanel, I'm using the Chanel Le Volume mascara. I already have it on one eye, so I'm gonna apply it now on my right eye. I'm not gonna go for a second coat because I think it will probably clump up, and I'm trying to figure out if both my eyes the eyeshadows are same. They might be a little bit off because I didn't do it at the same time. But let me guys know, since you're watching me from the outside, you see that both my eyes are symmetric, or at least close enough. So I don't have any new face products to show you for now, so I'm going to apply my bronzer and highlighter and all that. I don't have a Chanel bronzer, but I do have a Chanel blush and the dual highlighting blush, which I actually use both together. So I applied just some bronzer, not a lot, some bronzer, and I'm going to now use it's called the Fleur de Printemps dual blush. It's a blush and highlighter dual, and let me show you. I've used it before and it's really lovely. It's very, very nice, and it's supposed to be a blush and a highlighter, but I like to use both of them together. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my own brush this time. This is the first one I grabbed. I'm gonna grab my Sigma Spotlight Duster, and I'm gonna just grab both and just swirl it, you know, a little bit of both, and apply it very like softly on my cheek area. It gives me a really nice natural glow, and I'm applying it very softly. It's very pretty. So this is the most that I like to apply. I don't like to go too overboard. And then just some slightly my forehead, oops, on my forehead, like the rest of my face. And then I'm gonna apply highlighter. I'm gonna use this time is the Chantecaille Eclat Brillant face powder. I'm gonna use it as a highlighter. It's beautiful, beautiful highlighter. I think I could use the same brush, just the tip, and apply it on here on my cheekbone area, wherever the light naturally hits me. It's not a blinding highlighter, because I don't like blinding highlighters sometimes, most of the time. It just looks very natural. And I'm going to do the same, of course, on the other side. And then some on the tip of my nose. And then, like I said earlier, this water tint is acting up. So I don't know if it's the concealer that is acting up and is breaking apart the water tint. I will have to try it again just by itself without any concealer on to see. Because in the rest of my face is fine. It's just in the areas where I applied concealer, which was on my nose and on the side of my nose, like, but my under eye it looks fine. So I don't know what's going on there. I have to play around more with it. It is a first impression, so. So what else I have left? Oh, the lipsticks, of course. I got a few new Chanel lipsticks. I'm gonna do some lip swatching. I got 3 recently: Gabrielle, Mademoiselle, and Antoinette. Gabrielle is the red one, so I think I'm gonna do that one last. I'm gonna go from lightest to darkest, so I'm gonna do Mademoiselle first. Really pretty nude color. So this has like some pink, a pink nude. Very creamy. It's like butter. It is so pretty. So this is Mademoiselle. Yeah, Mademoiselle, number 434. So let's see the next shade. I don't want to take it off. It feels so good. And it's so pretty and creamy. But I'm going to have to. Okay, so now I'm going to try Antoinette. It's a little bit darker. It's more brown. I think for my eye makeup, I prefer this one to the first one. I also have like a little bit of like a bronzy color, and I like it. So this is Antoinette. Again, I don't want to take it off. Feels so nice. Let's try Gabrielle, which is like that red, beautiful, beautiful color. This one was much easier to apply. Like, even though they're all good, they're all perfect, I got this feeling like this one's like even more hydrating, more buttery, which is kind of odd in a red lipstick, because usually red, since it has more pigment, in my opinion, I'm not sure if this is right, but this is what I think. It has more pigment, it's a little bit harder and drier, but I find this one is even much nicer. And my lips were chapped in the bottom, and now I don't feel anything. So this is Gabrielle. I think all 3 shades look great with this quad. But if I were to choose 3, like of the 3, I think the second one, Antoinette, was a little bit better for this quad. But I think that's lovely. I'm gonna stay with this one because, you know, I already have it on. I think it's lovely. This water tint as a cap, you know, as a final review, I am gonna have it on for a few hours. It's about 4 o'clock now. I'm gonna have it on for about 5 hours or so, or 6, and see how it works. But I think it's really nice, like on the rest of my face, except in that nose area that I told you guys about. But I'm not sure if it's the water tint or it's a concealer. I don't know exactly what it is, so I'm gonna have to try it out like on a regular day, try it out without concealer. And something's itching here. Oh, it's a hair. But the quad is beautiful, is gorgeous. I mean, in my opinion, it stands my eyes out more, so I like that. And everything else, the lipstick is just wonderful, beautiful, and everything else I've already used it before, like the bronzer and the highlighters and the blush that I've used before, and I love them. I always enjoy them. I haven't done anything on my eyebrows, so let me go really quick. I don't do much on my eyebrows. Just to add a little bit extra something, I'm gonna grab my, if I can find her, Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Eyebrows. This is what I always use. So let me apply that really quick off camera, and I'll be right back. There we go. Just a little bit filling in the middle, and some combing. Something that I have forgotten, and it's brand new. I just got it, and I want to try it. Is a Tom Ford Hyaluronic Energizing Mist. Hopefully, it will not do anything on the water tints. So I'm just gonna splash. I'm gonna splash on one side of my face. Let's see if that makes a difference. Like, which is this one is the one that has the magic cream, right? So I'm going to apply it on the side that doesn't have the magic cream to see if it does any difference. Let's see. It dries up really fast, and it feels really good. I feel it. Like, I feel more awake. I feel like more open in this side. It feels good, and I don't think it's doing anything on the water tint. But yeah, this is what I have for you guys today. So excited to share these things with you, and I do hope you like this video. All the items I mentioned today, all the items I put on today, I'm gonna put them in the links down below. So I really do like this look. You guys let me know. It's your turn to tell me what you think of the makeup that I have on today, my application. Please leave me any questions or comments down below. If you have any of these items, please let me know how well you like them or how well you not like them, because you know, makeup is subjective. What's good for me maybe is not good for you, or vice versa. I would like to hear what you guys think. I always value your opinion, so please let me know in the comments below what you think. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so already, and clicking on the bell to get notified of future videos, because I do have a lot of things planned out for you guys to show you. So please don't forget to click that bell. Again, thank you for coming by, and I'll see you next time. Bye.